Cheers for joining us, Deeks. A 4-0 defeat this afternoon in Macclesfield. It was always going to be a tough place to come, but how impressed were you with the lads' performance for 70 minutes today?
Yeah, obviously they scored their first goal on 80 minutes. My lads gave me everything today. Yes, we knew the size of the task when coming here. They were champions for a reason, and I think they proved it in the last kind of 15 minutes. And my lads were dead on their feet. I asked them to go and be the best version of themselves they could be. They did that for 80 minutes, and first goal goes in, it knocks the stuffing out of you, especially the timing. And then I'm thinking, okay, we'll put some more strikers on the pitch, go and try and get back in the game. But they showed their quality, and that's the reason why they are the champions. And full credit goes to them. They was excellent all day, put us under a lot of pressure. We defended excellently for that period of time. Tried to take them on the counter attack, and first 10-15 minutes we had a few chances, but again they recovered well. You could see the sharpness in them. But yeah, really disappointing obviously to lose 4-0, because I don't think it reflects the game as a whole. For 80 minutes we was good. We worked hard, we battled, we matched them, but their quality took over in the end.
Yeah, like you say, the lads weren't without their chances this afternoon. 0-0 at half time. What was you thinking there?
I thought, we've keepers not really made too many saves, but we haven't troubled their keeper as much as I'd like to. But like I say, they're so swift in the transition and the counter attacking, and they're well oiled, and it's difficult sometimes to break down. And they stuck to the task, my lads did, and it was just more of the same really. And hopefully we could bring some players on to change the game later on if we got to a point. But unfortunately it wasn't to be. But I can't fault my lads' effort and desire and work rate. I thought there was some excellent performances like this. Sam Messian was all over the pitch. I thought Sam Parker did well moving to left back. We had to make some changes because we was getting overrun a little bit, bringing fresher legs on, and we just didn't have that cutting edge really, that little bit of quality to unlock them. And that's why, like I said, go back to it, but that's why they are champions, and they deservedly won the game today.
Yeah. And we saw Jamie Walker lead the line today. Was that just maybe a bit of experience up top?
Yeah, I think it's rotating the players as well, in terms of we've got knocks and tired legs all over the pitch, and that's this time of the season. And unfortunately, we've got to utilise the squad in them scenarios. So obviously Monday we've got a game. That was always in the back of my mind, but we've got to go and win the next two games now. This was a free hit today for me. I said that to the lads. If you get a result here today, fantastic. I believe you can do it. It wasn't to be, but now we've got fully focused on the next two games at Matlock and Bamber. So it was always kind of in the back of my mind. But yeah, Jamie led the line just for a little bit of experience with his aerial ability. They're very, very good at moving the ball through the lines. They're well oiled. So we knew we probably couldn't match them doing that. So it was a case of can we play a little bit more direct today? Worked for 80 minutes, but didn't work for the last 15.
And it's always hard coming off the back of a 4-0 defeat, but do you reckon the lads can take a bit from today's game into Monday?
I think they could take a lot of heart. There's not many teams that come here and A, get a result, B, match them for a certain period of time, and yeah, they can take a lot of heart into Monday. And I've just said that to them in there. I was like, these are the next two games now. Yes, we're still relying on teams above us not winning or not getting a result, but I said these are the two games now where it goes down to the wire, and this is what you play football for, to be involved in them, to go and have a go, to be at the right end of the league, challenging for a playoff spot. And I said, you couldn't have given me any more than you given me today. And the fans, I think they appreciated their efforts today, and thank you to the fans, because they've travelled in numbers and supported us, and there was all there shaking their hands at the end, and it means a lot, because the lads are out there giving everything for the shirt, and them as well. When they want to be successful, they want to win, we all do. But this was a mammoth task today, so yeah, going into Monday I think they could take a lot of heart, and they're not too disheartened in there. I think it was just a little bit of, we were completely combusted at the end. We gave so much and they were so tired that they brought subs on, made a huge difference. Really, really good players, quality players, energetic, and it was really difficult to suppress them in the end. But full credit to them. Like I said, they're a very, very good side and they deserve the victory.
Thanks for your time, Deeks.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.